Children is not glued to marriage. Marriage is between husband and wife to the exclusion of children. You are not married to your children. You are married to your spouse. So when you have children, it is a bonus in marriage, and you cannot put your marital joinder on the women. You cannot put your marital fulcrum on the children, saying because of the children you must remain in marriage. It is so much pressure on the children. That is why you see our parents telling us, the children, that I suffered because of you people. You now make us feel bad. We were not the cause of your suffering. The suffering was your own choice. Do you understand? We are not I suffered because of this child. The suffering was your choice. The child was also your choice. Two different choices. You chose to give birth and you chose to suffer. The children are not the cause of your suffering. This cause of your suffering is you. The fact that you remained in suffering. And that is what we tell you. The moment the first time abuse happens is the last time you are looking at me like this. As in, where you saw me, not that, by mistake. You looked at me, you walked to me, and you slapped me. That will be the last slap. Before I retaliate, or for my peace of mind. I know I can't fight, so I run. Either fight and runs away and lives to fight another day. I leave. I tell people, they say, at what point do you leave an abusive marriage? I said, the first time the abuse happens. It is your response to the first abuse that will determine if there will be other abuse. Can you imagine the other time when an overzealous man came up and said that general overseers have a tenure of 5 years or something, that they cannot be for more than 5 or 10 years, meaning that then Baba Adeboye, all of them should step down as general, that there should be no position of general overseer or something. It happened about 2-3 years ago. And then they now had to start looking for posts. Their churches now had to be looking for posts to, eventually they removed the man. I'm sure all the general overseers combined all the wealth that they had to have that man removed from office, and that law revoked. You make this so dirty. You can't be in politics. You can't marry this one. Even churches, they will tell you, you cannot marry from another church. You must marry from this church. A gentleman came to me, the woman. The reason their marriage broke up was because she did not belong to the church that the man came from. Whenever they have issues, they go to the pastor. The pastor will say, Shebi, I told you, you went to marry from another church, another doctrine. Isn't it the same Bible? You have all these doctrines. 16,000 churches, 16,000 doctrines, but one Bible. One Bible, they claim. How can one Bible have 16,000 different doctrines that they are standing on? At times you have a church, one parish is having one doctrine because it is overseen by one person, and then another, you say this is classic. This is one Bible, ladies and gentlemen. There is no classic Bible. There is no modern Bible. Bible is Bible. You have different interpretations because of the different kinds of transitional periods. You have the Amplified, you have the American Standard, you have the New International Standard. It is to simplify the English, not change the Bible. I don't understand. It is you, ladies and gentlemen, that give them power over your homes. Look at. By the time you get involved in church, really inside the decayed and corrupt, let me tell you something. It's I don't work with anybody. If you come to my office, I work alone. I don't have PA. I don't have you enter my office, it is me you see. I'm the one that we type, I'm the one that we do. Because a lot of people are coming, I want to be like you. I want to also go into counseling. I want to do marriage and you see how they talk it with enthusiasm. You think it's funny? That's why I don't take them. I don't take anybody. Why? Because this is what they want to do. Unfortunately, this is not what I want to be doing. I want to be making money, but I find myself here not making any money at all. I have no salary. The little I have, all these people that come with domestic, I don't charge them. People that are disenfranchised, people that don't have where to go, they don't have anybody. I don't have a salary now. So you are coming to me, you want to be a counselor. You think you can do without having a salary. You can't. You can't do what I do. The only place I raise money is when I do, if you say you want to see me privately for, you want to have my opinion, you want me to, I don't call it counseling. No. I call it discussion classes. The sessions, you come and you discuss, not I want to counsel you. I'm not a counselor. I don't follow their ethics. Counselors probably know what is wrong with you and they know the solution. But they cannot tell you the solution. They will say guide you on the way to the solution. They start answering your questions by asking you more questions. How does that work? How does that point you to the right direction? So you keep having repeated sessions. One problem. You have this session today, you have this session tomorrow, you have another session tomorrow because you are dealing with one problem. Are you serious? One problem. And you'll be having this session tomorrow. You come to me once. You cannot come to me again. It's not possible. The Bible says you will know the truth and the truth will set you free. You already know the answer. Why don't you tell them the damn answer? You charge them 20,000 for this session. And I'm not a counselor. I don't follow that. I will tell you, this is your problem. I will look you in the eye. This is your problem. So it is not possible. A person said to me that how many sessions? I say how many sessions or how many problems do you have that are coming to me for how many sessions? No, it's one time. Because I said it's 10,000. Is how many times? I said one time. You can't come to me. It is impossible for you to come to me and then you have to come back to me on the same problem. It's not possible. You can't. Because I will tell you, the issue is I will tell you the truth. This is the issue. This is what I think. This is what I see from what you are, except you are lying to me. So I tell you, don't lie to me. Tell me the truth. I will help you. How can you? You see, when you lie to me, no matter what I say, even you cannot use it because you know that it is a lie. So I sit down. So there is no way you are coming back on that question. It is not possible. What do you want to come and say to me again? What do I want to say to you? I will tell you half of the truth, then tell you to come back again and pay another 10. I don't have time. So you can't do what I do. I will tell you, I tell you, it's one time. You know, Jesus came and he died once. He didn't go die small, come back again to die small. He died one time. This is it. This is the truth. Whosoever believes will not perish or have everlasting. The truth is one. Your call is not in threes, in twos, or in groupies, or in threesomes. The truth is one. That is why when God is describing things, he uses singular, not plural. You don't have truths. There is one truth. I'm not a counselor. So when you come, I want to volunteer because I want to be a counselor. I say you got the wrong person. You say I want to do what you do. Do you know what? Can you? A lady came to me 3 days ago. She sat there in the office. When we finished at 7, She said she's not coming back. I said, why? She said, what is that? Did I just hear what I heard? And I'm looking at her. You want to volunteer? You study sociology. She has not come back. We see the basest instincts of man, the man's inhumanity to man, cruelty, that your religious leaders ought to look and rebuke, that this is wickedness. Woman, don't go back. Man, you cannot go back to this. These are the people that will see Jezebel and tell you, don't worry, just do it, until Jezebel destroys your soul. These are people that will see Belial, children of Belial. You are telling me, look at this. The lady went home and she started feeling uneasy. And she went, the following day, she didn't go to work. She said she didn't know why she didn't go to work. I don't even care about time. She said she doesn't know why she didn't go to work. Madam, what? She said she was just feeling, uneasy all over the night. That she didn't know. So in the morning, she just got up and she started tidying the room. She started sweeping. She just raised up the mattress to sweep. She saw a pot and cola nut and red oil, red cloth, everything under her bed. She ran out of the house. You know what the pastor said, that she should go back, that is her house, that God has given her. You should go back to where? Someone is just about to be used as a sacrifice. You send out back to where? Say, take another and go and pour. Okay, let's say that was scattered. The food you are about to eat, the rice that you are about to eat, the stew that you are about to eat, do you know what they put in that one as well? Under your bed, they put this. Do you know how many? What Jesus said, come out of her. What did Sodom and Gomorrah? Did God tell Lot to go back inside? Did God tell Lot to go back inside? No, these people, God said, come out. God was going to destroy everything. He said, come out. The wife of Lot that looked back became a pillar of salt. I don't know why these pastors, are they crazy? They told the woman to go back. Do you know, ladies and gentlemen, that the woman is mad now? She's mad. She's mad now. She has run mad. But she had seen all those pots. She had seen all the pots. She had seen all the jars under the bed that the man was going to use her for something. She called her mother. She took pictures and said, look at what I saw in the bed. They said she should go back. Those bastards. Now the lady is mad. Now the lady is mad. Where? What happened? The man has traveled. The man took the first and second children, went to give to the mother of the wife. He has gotten what he came for. He just needed someone's head. He bought a house. He has traveled out. He comes into the country. He's a big boy. And these people are absolute mad people. Who even made them pastors? Look at this one that I'm talking. I mean, on this matter. I am on this matter. Someone that is in Kirikiri for defiling a minor, someone that came back from there and is charged to Ifako police station for attempted rape, is the parish pastor. Beating his wife anyhow is the parish pastor. And these foolish pastors, they came to church, to the police station. I said, I will announce all your names. You saw that as a pastor, as his own parish, zonal pastor, coming to say they should bury the matter while he still retains the position of a pastor. The issue, ladies and gentlemen, is that you are the ones giving them this audacity. You are the one giving them this authority, because nobody can tell you to take what, except you bow to them, except you. Listen, they are good pastors. In fact, I called one of them to come. It's a friend of mine. He sat down there. I said, look at it. They didn't know he was also a parish. He sat down. While they were talking, I said, I will look at him. Look at what they are saying. Is that a defense to a wife that you have battered and beaten? You know what? Another thing that I didn't even know was possible. When he beats her, he will take her phone and reset the password of her phone so she can't even access her own phone again, so that she will not call anybody. The other one yesterday, by the time she came back, the man had shut down her Facebook page. You understand? He had taken over because they know. You know, where do they meet these people? All of them. You look at. I prayed. God told me this. The pastor said this is the one. This one pastor covering up. The pastors will come when my contact in Ifako is when the man comes. He will come with 3-4 pastors. They will come matching. One of them is a commissioner in one state like that, a commissioner of something. Will call, with the audacity. I said, then let them give me the phone. In Jesus' name, your daughter, if you have more than one, all of them will marry abusers, so that you will tell them that they should go back. All this and much more. All the atrocities and the abuse that has spread around the church will happen to your children. None would escape. You that will send other people's children where you cannot send your own children, may all your children go there. It is enough. It is enough. Enough is enough. Who are they? No training. Some of them did not even go to school. Do you know that some of them did not go to school? How can an illiterate be telling you, a literate with degrees like a thermometer, what to do? Go get first degree, get master's degree. You want to marry, a pastor will just tell you. A pastor that has not even finished secondary school will tell you, I'm praying and God is telling me that is not your wife. You are all bastards. For the lives of people you have ruined, an entire generation. Do you know that children raised in abuse will become abusive? It is a fact. How do you look at it? Abuse is from generations now. It is generational. Look at the man that is beating his wife. Look at his father. His father beat his mother. There is no way. Where he lived, there was an abuser. If he stayed with his uncle, that is how the abuse was. If he stayed in a house, he was raised in an environment of abuse. There is no way. Abuse is environmental. Nobody is born abusive. They were raised abusive. There is nobody that was born abusive. You were raised abusive. Now you tell these people to go back into abusive homes so that their children will be raised in abuse and grow up to become abusers. You are not just ruining this generation, you are ruining the next generation. You are breeding generations of abusers. May your children all die in abuse. We are burying people left and right. Do you know how many people have died this year? That it is over 600, and we have 365 days. It is more than the year. If you are burying one person per day, we have exceeded that. You'll be burying 2 people in just one state, not the entire country. You are burying this one as you are coming back. You are burying that one. Go to Alimosho, go to Ajegunle, go to Lagos Island. We are coming, we are burying. See, I'm sure shutting down tomorrow because I know if I continue, there will be confrontation. You know what I will do? I will enter that parish, that church on Sunday. I'm going there. I will enter that church on Sunday and let him dare preach on that pulpit. Another person had better take that mic. Let him dare preach. Let me see him come close to the microphone. I will scatter that church. Are they all right? What is wrong? I'm going to the church on Sunday. Let him pick up that mic. That is if they release him tonight. Let him pick up that microphone. Let me see him pick up the microphone to preach on Sunday. What do they want to finish this generation? We are suffering from the hardship of this economy, from a clueless government. People are dying from flooding. Do you know how much a bag of rice is? We are still trying to recoup economically to come back home onto the shelter, onto the fresh breath of the home that, God, you can't even sit down in the home again. The home again will beat you out. And this union of idiots will put on their cloaks and their cassocks and put on their collar, their white collars, and be giving fake prophecies.